So this next layer that we are bustling up is going to be all of this tulle that is kind of gathered into the knee length area of the dress. There are going to be 7 points to this because it is very full and we're only bringing it up kind of in that mid area of her thigh. So the first thing that we're going to do is make sure that you see 7 sets of these ribbon strings. Each end has a little knot on them. So 1 point in the center, and then we're going to have 3 on each side. 1, 2, and the farthest one is over on her hip. So same thing is going to be on the left side. 1, 2, 3, over here. Okay? So just like that, we're going to have 7 loops, 1 down the center point, and then 3 on each side. If you look underneath that center seam, there's a little button here with a ribbon. This is the underside of the bustle. Never pull back on that. You'll end up probably breaking the fabric. But if you gently hold on to that, you can come to the outside of the fabric and there is just this little clear bead that is there. And if I pull up on that bead and push down on the fabric, there's a little loop. This little loop will tie up to its correlating set of strings. So the center point I usually do last. I usually work from the outside in. That way I have a good basis on what is the left side and what is the right side. So I'm actually going to go and follow my way over to the left here. So I kind of, again, you can look underneath. I'm just going to use my hand and visually look, but if you have a hard time, you can find all of those by just looking. There's 1, 2, and then the farthest one again is here, closer to the hip on the farthest side. So I'm starting here, and I'm going to start tying that to the farthest set of strings. Again, just lifting that little loop up and then tying it. I like to use that little knot to help bring it through, and then we're bringing that loop all the way up. If it is hanging down, then it'll be too long. We really want her just to be able to move around without worrying about this. And again, I'm just tying this into a ribbon. This is under the outer layer, so we're not going to hide these because it won't matter. They're already hidden. So next we're going to come over here and do that next one. I think that is it. Yep. Okay, so next one's here. Same thing. There's literally a whole lot of the same thing at this point. If you have 2 people, 1 person can be taking care of the right while the other person is doing the left side, just to make it a little faster. But really I just set aside 20 minutes of time. That way no one is stressing. And our next one here, it's not on the center seam, so I still know that we are on the left side. And then bringing that up. All right, one side is done. All that fabric is up. We're going to do the same thing over here. Just going to count my way over. 1, 2, and the farthest one over here on the right. There's our loop, and just tie it up the same way. Next one. Oh, don't kneel on the fabric. That won't help you. So the button on the back there really gives it a bigger surface area, so you're not going to break this as easily. I cannot promise if you are swing dancing that this will not get broken because you are in formal wear, but this should just withstand a lot through here. It is delicate fabric. All right, there's that one. Next one here. Last one here at the center. we got the next layer all done. So end of bustle, video 2.